Какво става, хора? Аз съм Еп.28 HD и днес играем Assassin's Creed 3 в 28 епизод. И имам да ви кажа една важна информация, която е, че миналата мисия на Assassin's Creed не съм я снимал и ви моля да ме извините.
We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even taught me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth or I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit. What are you looking at, half-breed?
Слушайте, бе.
You not understand English? That it? Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
Yes, I saw that on my way through part. Terrible flight. It's incredible any part.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
Please don't hurt me!
Там току-що.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
If I caught him anywhere near my horse, I'd get...
Really a half-turn clockwise. I have to try it for myself, but is that before or after you reach? That's the important.
He still leaves me with this I'm not a man.
Get in!
Тя ми се как се минава, бе?
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
I've seen you taken away in chains if you keep this up. Good.
How's Bridewell treating you, lad? Not too rough, I hope.
Please don't hurt me!
His wife's gone into labor. Last I saw him, he was running in circles, full tilt, with staring eyes and an idiot grin across his face.
Ще играе се нещо.
Mason Weems?
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
Shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
You could ask the crump back to help you with that. He's quite a knowledgeable fella. Assists me with several technical issues in our set design.
Have you chanced upon a copy of his latest patent? To set us quite diverted. Hands on one.
They won't come.
He tends to take a sole view of anyone who gets too close. His sister's still his pledge.
And
And to him he says, no, only milk. If the others are not drinking beer, I will not either. Ha! It is funny, yeah?
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
Then why? She seemed a thoroughly sensible creature, not like to part with such illicit pursuits.
Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
A little farm on Salisbury Plains. Cold as anywhere when the wind blows, but the land is good and alive, real. Can't pronounce half the bloody names.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
Well, the woods and times are very good. Some are too strong. I'm going to play.
Let me know if he's willing. I've always room for another pair of strong arms. I think to bring his brother, come to think of it.
Oh, nay, not that great purge. Like a scalp of air to that face.
Yes, we did. Scarlatti and Urgulati. So rare to receive anything these days.
I've tried everything.
Let me know if he's willing. I've always room for another pair of strong arms. I think to bring his brother, come to think of it.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
And to him he says, no, only milk.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
Times are very good. Some are too strong. I'm going to flavor us.
I think I'll raise hearts next.
You're serious, aren't you?
More like down pussy pig and eat the damn pots.
Very well. It's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. That loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
It was well obvious. Would have been a pretty careful appeal to shake off otherwise. That face is not known for her gentle manner.
Now, have you chanced upon a copy of this latest pamphlet?
No, I haven't ventured up that far yet. The Ohio country is full of somewhat savage locales and gentrified likes of me. Excellent leatherwork. He learned his craft from a Spaniard, Paul.
Nah, the lad was trying to recreate the peat smoke we used back home to flavour the malt when this American variety caught fire with too much gumption.
People take the forest mushrooms and drop them in a big pottery jar. Then Oka would pour in the
Well, I'm not sure one of them could lead the way out of the brine line. Then I'm a
Yes, I saw that on my way through Park.
Що ж за прашик у згазах мені трошки тут.
The old hall remains standing. Don't remind me. A punch on all we can
At this rate, I'll have lost only foul by month's end. And they were not cheap, let me assure you.
Damn feminist beasts. In a line of pots and pans, ankle height, strung right across the enclosure. The sly bastard.
Oh! Damn cutpurse! I'll have you put in the store!
Значи, хора, аз не знам какво трябва да правим. Там работа ми са и 100 пъти минах покрай тея, що нема виждат сега. Ще могат да детекват, така пише. Sorry, че умирам.
There was a period such blandishments were the norm, but men of greater resolve and clarity have stepped forth to make lucidity cheap now done. Really? His sister? But why? She seemed a thoroughly sensible creature, not like to partake in such illicit pursuits. I read some of her works, remarkable review. It forces one to reconsider all preconceptions, listen to the modernists' new ideas.
Какво прави този, бе? Мангал, какво си позволяваш, бе?
He's a man of the world. Wouldn't have the nerve for something like this. Won't ever see him part with a pen. Well, actually, it's the gymnastics thing to do. Very friendly.
Здрасти. Как е? Искаш да пребия как пред всички. Шшш, на тебе говоря. На този бузата му е магическа. Или там под носи, вижте как се вече.
You could ask him to go for it. He's quite a fellow.
Oh, nay, not that great, Telge. With a scalp at earth that face. And her sister's there forever, and some she for brains as well.
А, бля.
Dragon is tending towards water. Not the same since old Fletcher passed. Did he? Well, we always knew he had the talent. One of them on the gumption to go through it. We wish it like this.
I've read some of her works, remarkable indeed. It forces one to reconsider all preconceptions, listen to the modernists' new ideas.
Let me know if he's willing. I've always room for another pair of strong arms. To bring his brother, come to think of it.
Fowling piece, is it? Well, I suppose there's plenty of quail in that part of the bush. Candidly, milk.
Окей. Sorry, какво съм ти
They were
направил?
last only foul by month's end. And they were not cheap, let me assure you. Damn feminist beasts.
Fowling piece, is it? Well, I suppose there's plenty of quail in that part of the bush. Candidly, carry around milk.
The lad was
I think I'll raise hogs then. No way a fox can carry up a 500-pound pig. More like the old pussy pig that eat the damn
Oh,
fox.
you cockchafer! In the... This is not what's...
I've tried everything to keep the little buggers out of my garden, but they keep finding their way back.
Oh, while we're on the subject, do you meet with success in your hunt for new assistants? If not, I may look forward to
Any chance to want a copy of this latest pup? The set is quite diverting. Very hands-on work.
Well, we always knew he had the talent. Wonderful stuff. Dug fences, traps, gagged on. He was rather belligerent cat. Consulted all the experts. Oh, nay, not that great, Telge. Like a scalp at earth, that face. And her sister's there forever, and some she for brains as well.
Something of a philosopher, says he, that is no so bloody high in the air. So I, being something of a pugilist, may plain my point upon his person.
You could ask the front back to help you with that.
You want me part of me?
He's quite a knowledgeable fellow.
Me with several technical...
Time to gut you!
Просто не знам какво трябва да правя. И хора се върна, когато я мина. И хора, тук сме. Просто аз съм бил много смотан. Просто е трябвало да задържа е върху него. И то ще стане. А не го престелям из цялата сграда. Нагоре надолу.
The Ohio country is still a somewhat savage locale for the gentrified ranks of Cleveland.
Still you stay your churlish course.
I'm in trouble here. Help me.
Men, over here. Hurry.
Извинете, че умрях 4 пъти. Просто не знаех какво трябваше да направя. Толкова сложно го правих, гоних го, следах го, просто трябваше да държа. Извинете, че умрях толкова пъти.
This key is useless.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Something of a philosopher, says he, that is no so bloody high in the air. So I, being something of a pugilist, may plain my point upon his person.
They did a ranch out of the wood. We used to see that in the pine trees.
Yes, we did. Bar, Scarlatti, and Pergolesi. So rare to receive any news.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
You might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
sugar blood.
Hold them to me!
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all.
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
I'll have at ya! Clear shot on him.
Остана пак е, дам ви! Мисълта.
I need to take care not to raise the alarm.
Место човека ли ще ме видят, бе? Айде стига, бе! И се върна като го минала много.
That door.
И тук съм.
It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's... Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots.
Аз ще ме обесат.
Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, big man Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
Yes, I saw that on my way through Parton.
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Well, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but fear to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
With a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually...
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Olha por onde anda. Alguém chama a segurança! Olha por onde anda.
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Aquele cara tá maluco. Não posso
Ma
deixar
questo
entrar
no
sem
è...
bilhete.
Mr. Go agent. Don't let them see you.
Não posso deixar entrar sem bilhete.
You gotta get in there, Desmond. Whatever you do it soon, please.
Bilhete, por favor. Bilhete, por favor. Não posso deixar entrar sem bilhete.
Look out!
o problema?
adianta.
Aquele cara tá maluco!
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Investigação vigilante.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Всеки като го убивам, то се обръща, бе. Какво правя ония там?
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Alguém chama a segurança! Você viu esse homem? Chame a segurança imediatamente, Sylvie.
Great. You've set up a checkpoint.
Stick close to the... There's gotta be a way to do it past the side room, maybe? Always something.
Deixe-me ver. Qual é o seu problema? Aquele cara tá maluco.
Looks like I'm close. Shit. Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here. Watch your back, you're on here. Don't let them see.
Ei! Olha por onde anda!
Problema. Aquele cara tá maluco.
Ei! Olha por onde anda!
Qual é o seu problema?
Alguém chama a segurança!
Security's headed towards you.
Се върна след малко. И тук съм.
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight. Quick, Desmond! Hide! Slender! Do something!
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito? Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Alguém chama a segurança! Qual é o problema? Aquele cara
Quick, Desmond! Hide! Slender! Do something! Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Circle agent. Don't let them see you. Use the catwalks to get across.
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Don't tell me you're suddenly afraid of heights. You gotta cross the arena on that catwalk. You'll need to really close now. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
Aquele cara tá maluco! Qual é o seu problema?
Hey!
Hurry, Desmond. If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Ei! Olha por onde anda! Ei! Aquele cara tá maluco! Qual é o seu problema? Alguém chama a segurança!
Ah!
train for you.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Não nabludavas, véi! Влизай, излизай! Ага, махнете ме.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Alguém chama a segurança!
Não é meu problema.
Alguém...
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
Oh, look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
Guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know, of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor.
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it.
Ha!
И да, хора, това ще кажа този клип, да ви е харесал. Извинете ме, че умирах толкова пъти и чао.